What's going on, YouTube? Name is Sean. Um, had some people ask me about my leg braces. My leg braces are kind of I like to consider a hybrid with RGO. They don't look like the typical RGO where you have to have the hard back or side. Um, I refuse to have that. I'm a T4, T5 para. So I'll just get right to it. I figured I'd show how to put them on. There's a lot of other videos of how to put them on. When I first got paralyzed, I lived on YouTube, and I found some ways that may work good for me, but not for somebody else, and vice versa. So I figured, it's another video, somebody's putting on there, but why not make a video and see if my way may be able to help somebody else. So let's get right to it. Um, these are my RGOs, my KFO leg braces. I don't know if you can see them here. I had them. Obviously, they're custom made. I got them done. I got some patches put on there. I already had the shoes on. That's the first thing I learned from watching some videos. It's a lot easier to have the shoes on already than to try to put them on after. And I found that that's very true. The different thing about my KAFOs than you would see most people is this hinge in the middle. You don't typically see the hinge in the middle, and I'll show you why that hinge is there in the first place. So it's easy to take off the hinge. I just, take them off, and I get right to it. So it's my left foot. I find it easier to bend it instead of trying to do this with my legs straight out and trying to keep my balance and whatnot. I have to use my hand and the back of the seat to keep my balance because I don't have any movement or feeling sensation about nipple line. So I take my leg and I just put it in a brace as so, and get the flap up on the shoe. The best type of shoe to have is, for me, is the flat kind of skater type shoe, uh, wide, and probably a half a size bigger than what you normally wear. So I would push my foot in, pull the tongue out, make sure I got all that out, and then make sure I'm not, get my shorts out. uh, you can put these over your pants or shorts. Um, you know, I try to do it under my shorts, and then usually if I do this on the floor, I just have my legs straight out. Uh, for this video, I figured so you can see it better, I kind of prop my leg up on my daughter's step stool, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 straps. So I'll get strapping them in. Everything is Velcro based. Another thing I found very interesting is it's better to strap the straps in while your leg is extended. Because when we were strapping my leg in when it was flexed like this, and then I went to stand, I had the straps on way too tight, and I wasn't able to stand. I'll get halfway, and the Velcro holds pretty darn good, so we would have to sit back down and loosen the strap. So for that not to happen, just go ahead and extend your leg in the first place, and then tighten, making sure they're tight. And rule of thumb, just to make sure you're not too tight, make sure you can get two fingers under each strap. And then I have a shin guard. Some people don't have shin guards. Um, it wasn't really a request of mine. It just came with it. I don't even know if I even had an option. But I get the shin guards in, making sure they're, you know, about centered up. And it's good to, I have straps on each side of the shin guard. I pull them at the same time so I can have the same amount of resistance on each side and it doesn't look lopsided. And then, since I have my leg fully extended now, the back of this is where the lever is to bend the knee. So I push that so that way it's bended. And then since I'm already at this position, I'll go ahead and tie my shoe. Um, some people actually leave their shoe tied. Tied. The type of shoes I have are really stiff at the top, so it's hard. Sometimes I do want to wear these shoes without the brace, um, which so in fact I just put these shoes back on the braces. Um, but if I wear them without the brace, obviously I need to take them off, put them back on, and it doesn't work very well if they are tied up at the top and tied all the way. So I got this one down, and then basically you repeat the same thing um, with the right leg. So another thing you want to make sure is that the straps aren't twisted. Um, I've also been told that maybe I should wear something, you know, under the braces, some kind of sleeve or something, just to prevent some kind of irritation. But I mean, it's 90 degrees outside. I don't plan on doing that. Just be smart about it. Just make sure after you wear them, you just check yourself and make sure you don't have any sores or anything like that or red marks from pressure. Another way you could tie your shoe, which I don't like this way, but I'll show it. You can pull your leg up and tie it that way. But I don't like it that way because I need some kind of balance, and I can't balance that way. So for me, this is just what works best. But you can try it that way. Um, then you have this part that I was telling you about, this hinge. This hinge basically works like right now. I just have two KFOs, but with the hinge, it makes it basically an RGO. So when I make a step, the RGO or this hinge will help move the other leg for me. So it's kind of a assistant device, and it's pretty easy. It snaps on, and then you lock it in place. Get up and personal right now. I gotta put this between my shorts so I can have them over my shorts. And then I usually always for this device I make sure they're snug because I don't want it coming off when I go to stand up. Then you're all good with that. You just fix your clothes and whatnot. Second piece to the system is the back brace. This one is a hard back. It's not too hard, not too flimsy. It gives me some support because I need that support on my back. This was the option that I chose because, like I said before, I refuse to have the hard back up the side and the metal rods on the side. I didn't want that, so this was another option for me. This is a little bit harder to do sitting up. A lot of times I'll sit in my recliner so I can lean back to make sure I have it where I want it, or even in the bed, whatever works best. For this is I do put this over a beater or a t-shirt or something, and then usually I put a shirt over it. Because this does, I've tried it without a beater or something, and it does leave red mark where because I have to have it on so tight. So this is what I try to get it low as possible, tight as possible. And these straps, this connect to that hinge I was showing you. Um, it just connects to the hinge, and this might look kind of weird, but this is how I do it. Especially if I wanted it over my shorts, like I said, you just put it on. But I should have probably did it over my shorts just so I can show you how I was connected them. But basically, I take these and I crisscross them, so they're like this. So it's like this, and then on the hinge it has loops where you can connect them from, and you know once I do that, get that all good to go, then I grab then I'm all set. I'll put a shirt on, or if I'm staying in the house, leave a shirt off, and then take my daughter's uh, thing out the way, and then I'm ready to stand up. I have put these on the same side. I kick this leg out. For me, this is what works because I don't have the ability to make them pop while I'm up like some people can. So I just use this to get up. I already have one leg out. I push up on the chair or wherever I'm coming from, and that's that. There you go. And then when I go to sit back down, I put my leg out, do the reversal, pop my lock, and that's it.